The Switch 2 is great, but the games are so expensive. I'm gonna mod it for free games. Oh, we got another one trying to hack into their Switch 2. Send him a warning message! What's this warning message that just popped up? I don't care, I'm still gonna mod it. He's not listening, should we brick his console? Push the button! Are you sure? Do it, damn it! Okay. My days of paying for games are over. I already found out that my original Joy-Cons will connect to my Switch 2, but what happens if I plug them into this original grip? Will they still work? Alright, let's plug them in and see what happens. It's working! Oh, a message. Because you didn't upgrade to the Joy-Con 2 grips, your console is now bricked. Damn you, Nintendo! Welcome to Stu's Classics. Stu, why are you such a jerk? Excuse me? You sold me a Switch 2 that was banned by Nintendo. It's a giant paperweight. I'll call my brother that works for Nintendo. Thanks for calling Nintendo, this is Lou. It's Stu, how do I fix a banned Switch 2? Once that happens, we cannot turn it off. It's banned forever. Oh poo. What did he say? Was that Lou? Looks like you're screwed. When I first saw the Nintendo Switch 2 camera yesterday during the Nintendo Direct, I thought, God, that thing looks boring. There's nothing really too exciting about it. I don't want that thing being displayed next to my TV. Well, what if there's a piranha plant next to your TV that looked like this, and then when you open up the mouth of the plant, you got the camera that pops open like this? That's actually an alternative Switch 2 camera, and in my opinion, that's a much better conversation piece to have laying around your house. So now that the Switch 2's been out for about a week and everyone's had time to play it, I've got to ask you, do you prefer playing it in TV mode, tabletop mode, or handheld mode? I bought a Switch 2 just to see if I could play original Switch games on it. Let's see what happens. Let me grab a game. And the first test is to see if it actually fits inside the console. Okay, that's good. And it popped up on the screen. But what is this? Couldn't find some necessary data. Maybe it won't work. Let me hit download now and see what happens. I think it just opened. Oh my god, it worked! Now playing Super Mario Galaxy on my Switch 2. Hey Bob, you got a Switch too? Yeah, I'm done with Xbox. They're shutting down studios and canceling games. Welcome back to Nintendo. So what are some good exclusive Switch 2 games besides Mario Kart World? Or better yet, I'm gonna mod it with this so I can play all the games. Don't do that! Everyone is complaining about the Switch 2's battery life, but I think I just found a solution. And all you need is a USB cable. Plug one side of it into the top, and the other side of the cord into the bottom, and see how it turned on? The Switch 2 is now charging itself, and it'll never run out of battery. YouTuber PlaneRock124 has done it again, this time with the Switch 2. He purposely destroyed his Switch 2 right outside the Nintendo store in San Francisco, and because of that, he's the first person from that store to be banned. It's probably fun to destroy electronics like what they do with the fax machine in the movie Office Space, but I just couldn't imagine spending $450 on a console and then going outside and destroying it. My Switch 2 is finally here. Let's buy some games. $80, they're crazy, I'm gonna mod it. They bricked me! Hey Napoleon, how do you like your Switch 2? I can't use it anymore. Can you bring over yours? Right after I finish something! Hi Matt, they got me! You try to get free games too? Today's the day that we find out if the Switch 2 Joy-Cons will connect to the regular Switch. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove them from the screen, and then I'll turn on my Switch. Now let's go into the settings and tap Change Grip Order. Now I'm going to hold these sync buttons and let's see if it recognizes it. And I've been holding the sync buttons, the R and the L buttons, and nothing seems to work. My Switch 2 Joy-Cons do not work with my original Switch. I just got the Switch 2! I can't wait to play Mario Kart World! Let me just accept these pop-ups. That's probably Bobby. Come in! Howdy. I'm Terry from Nintendo. Why'd you take my new console, Terry? Did you sign the user agreement? It made me or I couldn't play. Well, that agreement states that you don't actually own your system. I just spent $500 on that. It's now our property once again. What do you do with it now? Oh, that's a good question. Hey, buddy, you want to buy a Switch 2? Yes, those are hard to get. I just factory reset it for you. Should I accept the user agreement? Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't do it! I think I broke my Switch 2 because when I turn it on, why is everything upside down? It still works, but everything's upside down and the controls are reversed. Anyone know what's going on with this? Let's see if Matt got anything new. Wow, he got a Switch 2. GameStop said it's okay if I staple the screen. Hey, that's weird. Now it won't turn on. Timmy, what are you doing? I stapled your Switch 2 screen. Now it's not working. Is that bad? Give me a second. Yay, he's not mad. I'm back. Why are you all dressed up? I'm going to a funeral today. For who? You! Ah! I was starting to run low in storage on my Switch 2, so I took out the micro SD card on my regular Switch because I don't really use my Switch anymore. I opened up the kickstand and inserted the micro SD card into my Switch 2, and I got this message: this micro SD card cannot be read or isn't compatible with the system. First of all, this literally has the Nintendo Switch logo on it right there, so I don't know why it's not compatible. Second of all, these express cards that you need are like 3 times as much money on Amazon. I can't afford that. I just spent $500 on the Switch 2. Welcome to the game store. I don't play this anymore. Can I get some credit? Would you like to reserve the Switch 2? I'm trading in my Switch. No, it's a completely new console. How is it different? It'll have a bigger screen and new games. That's not much of an upgrade. Anything else? Also a better kickstand. I'll just take that PS5. This is just like the Wii U days. For everyone complaining about Switch 2 games costing $80, I didn't hear you complaining when you had to buy Mario Kart in 1992 for $130. That's how much that game would have cost today with inflation. And if you are gonna get the Switch 2, you might as well just get the digital bundle. Because instead of $450 for just the console, which is kind of pointless, you know you need a new game for it. Just spend $50 more instead of the $80 and you get Mario Kart World. Definitely get the bundle. No more paying for games ever again. What just happened? Thank you for calling Nintendo. My Switch 2 just stopped working. Where can I send it to get fixed? Wait, did you happen to use any unlicensed Switch 2 software? Yeah, I just tried this thing I saw online that gets me free games. Yep, that's what did it. Well, I just spent $500 on this console and now it's a paperweight. Did you agree to your user agreement for your Switch 2? I had to in order to use it. Next time maybe you should read it. This stinks. Good thing I never traded in my OLED Switch.
Which is more satisfying? Switch or Switch 2?
I just got the Switch 2 from GameStop. Why is the receipt hanging off the box? It's company policy for them to staple it. It could damage the system. What? No, it can't. There's lots of padding inside. It's kind of stuck. Oh my god, the staple made it through the box and into the screen. And now it won't turn on. Go exchange it. I got the last one and the line was around the block. Do you want to play Super Nintendo? Yeah, it has a lot more games anyway. Every time I try to put a game in my Switch 2, I'm trying to open up the cartridge slot, and I'm like, hey, why isn't it working? And that's because on the original Switch, you open up the cartridge slot from this side, but then the Switch 2, they changed it so you open it up from the back, like this. And the flap feels a lot less flexible, because you see how there's 4 different connections on the back? The original Switch only had the 2, so it was a lot easier to bend it. So some Switch 2 owners are reportedly finding bonuses in their consoles when they open them up. Let's see if I got one. Apparently it's only in the Mario Kart World bundles of the console. But when you open it up and take out the dock, just take it out of the plastic and go to where this compartment is and... Yep, see, mine has it. So they're actually adding cash as a thank you for buying the Switch 2 to the early adopters. $60. Now I can buy a new Switch 2 game. Oh wait, those are $80 now.